It just comes with stickers. Always comes with the big ass sweets one. I don't know why.
Sweets like.
Oh!
Did you get it?
I just did
Let's
it!
go,
I swear,
dog.
I didn't even spin it. I didn't even spin it. It's on camera, so I don't give a fuck.
And that always happens when you're not looking. When everyone's not looking, you land. It happens every time.
Oh shit, that was. I scared the sticker.
This nigga got me all.
I heard the click. I heard the.
I thought he
heard
did
the
like
clap.
a-
I heard the.
I thought he
clap.
hit
Oh,
his
he got
chin
it.
or like.
Nah.
Like
No, I just went like this and it just. Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's get it.
Make sure you like, subscribe. These fuckers over here fucking up the intro and shit.
Yeah, that was surprising.
It is. So remember, share with a friend. Today's guest, Steve-O. What up, baby?
He's
What
the
up, guys?
Kendama King.
Nah, I'm no king. I really want to say I'm the only one. I'm not gonna say that. I'm the only person I know that has one in Roswell.
Wait,
I've never seen one.
wait, like the first person?
I've never seen one here ever.
I seen him. Adam 22.
Okay, yeah,
I'm sure
see,
you know who that is.
But I didn't learn it from Adam 22.
Okay, so he was like the first person I had ever seen with one, and I thought they were cool as shit. And then I heard that you got one, and then you and Bear got one.
I got Barry to get one. I've gotten Barry to get one. I've gotten my roommate to get one. I've gotten Perry to get one. I've gotten two people that I met at festivals to get one.
2005 got one.
Matt got one. Devin got one. I've got a lot of people to get one.
No shit. So let's check it out. If
All right.
y'all guys don't know what a kendama
A
is.
kendama is okay. Here, there's one. Or yeah, they come in boxes like that.
Okay,
So
so
they come
basically
pretty
it's
cool.
like this wooden, I'd say shaft,
That one's pretty sick.
That was
But-
cool. Here, you've seen that one before.
Oh, this
and
one's
then
badass.
it's got like
This
a
one's-
ball that's tied to a string, and then
Shit.
you basically do tricks
This is
with
big
it.
ass thing.
Yeah, that's a good example. People are gonna be able to see that one.
This is the big one.
What do you call the
Okay.
stick?
The stick. All right. This one's called a kaiju. A kaiju.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's just what.
Is this like a Japanese
Okay, yeah.
or
This
Asian
is like a
thing?
Japanese thing. This is like
I'm
a
just gonna
Japanese,
display
like a
that
Japanese
right
toy.
there.
Okay, so the Ken or the Ken.
Japanese or Chinese?
Japanese.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
I can hold
I could be
it.
wrong. But it's called a kendama. So this big ass thing is a Ken. Is the Ken in kendama, and this is a tama.
Okay, so that's the Ken,
And
that's
it's
the
tama, but it's called kendama. I don't know why. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Oh,
the
okay,
T
so
goes
they're
with
not-
the D. Yeah, one's with the D, and this is with the T.
Okay,
This is just a
Ah.
big ass fucking one that I bought. Just about.
that's a big.
It's huge. Hold it, dog. It's not very light. I'm scared to play
Oh
with it.
shit, that is a big.
I'm
ass
scared to
thing.
play with that thing
Why are you scared?
because it's huge, and look how. If that was smacking you, you shouldn't tell me that wouldn't hurt.
No, that would definitely.
Yeah, it's like a little bowling ball.
That
Definitely
really
like a
is.
little bowling ball.
And then they look, you can like do everything. Like it comes with straps and shit. Yes.
See, and you can put it on there. You gotta
Put
try
it
to
on.
make
Yeah.
the stick in the hole.
Basically,
You can put it
whatever
there.
whatever your mind can think of, you could probably do it. So
And
this-
how did you get started?
This is
on
the one I
this?
play with all the time. This one is a combination of these two.
Okay,
So you can take them apart and put
I see what you
Different
mean
things.
with the design.
the
thing.
safari.
Okay.
Yeah. What'd you say? What'd you ask?
How'd you get started?
How'd I
on
get
it?
into it? This guy he's a DJ.
Okay.
And I saw him playing with one, I want to say in a video or on stage. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then it kind of like slipped my mind. And then I saw it again. I was like, okay, I need to fucking get one of those damn things. So I bought one a couple months before September. And then, yeah, ever since then I've just been hooked on it. Like, I haven't been bored.
How many
since
do you
I
got?
bought it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 right now.
You got 8 of these fuckers?
8 of these things.
That one looks
That one's
sick. Like
cool.
the
Give them that
design
one. Oh,
on
this one's-
it.
Yeah, they all have different designs.
Here, toss
Like,
it.
I got that one. You buy some that one.
Yeah, this one's dope.
They all have different designs on them.
Did it come like this, kind of roughed up?
No.
Okay.
It came like this one. That one came like this one.
Oh, okay. And the roughing up, I guess, is just from
It's just playing
hitting
with
it and
It's just
stuff
playing
on
with
there.
it, Yeah, just
These
Yeah.
fucking little things, these little cups have different names, so like one's
Yeah,
a big
like-
cup, little cup.
yeah. See, some of them have designs and some don't.
Like
Some have barcodes in them. So you can scan the barcode and it'll tell you.
That's like the Jordan one.
Yeah, like Bears. Bears
Okay.
has 2 Jordan ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just do the simple.
The simple trick.
Just do
Here,
a
I'll teach
simple
you.
trick
Here,
that
that you should.
it's just someone casual, just barely getting it, is gonna try to do.
All right, so this is called the big cup
Okay.
because it's the biggest one. And you
okay.
got the small cup.
Oh, so they're different.
They're a little bit
sizes.
size. Yeah, they're a little bit. One's a little bigger than the other.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And then you got the base
Oh,
cup.
okay.
The base cup is the bottom cup.
Okay.
And the object of this game is just to
Just
just
fuck
simple,
around.
simple fuck around.
It's almost like a fidget toy.
Yes, it's exactly
Except
what it is.
it's not a spinner and shit. It's a different
Yeah.
type of fidget toy.
So
what's the like spear part of it called? Like
the spike.
It's just a
The
spike.
spike, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
That's crazy.
They're loud when you they're pretty loud when you do a good trick and it clacks perfect.
Now I've seen Bear. He gets super stoked when he lands something.
Like a whirly. I don't know if I can do it right now. See, it's hard.
Right.
So a whirly is the ball spins. The ball spins in the air, and while the ball spins in the air, you spin this in the air.
Just one 360.
Just one 360.
Okay.
So
that seems too difficult.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
But it's all practice too.
Yeah, I've had this.
Because I'm
thing
sure
for
he
months.
wasn't just landing these tricks
No.
right away.
That
Who would you consider? Do you? And maybe you don't even know, but maybe you do. Who do you consider like the GOAT?
The GOAT? Okay, see, I'm not that. I mean, I'm pretty deep into it, but I don't know, like.
Because this had
Who's
to
the
have
GOAT?
started somewhere.
It started in Japan. Okay, from what I know, from what I've read and heard, okay, there's different grips. You'd be surprised.
Oh, okay.
So this is called what's it called? Sarah grip,
Okay.
can grip.
Oh, you're talking about how you hold
Just
it.
how you hold
I
it.
thought you meant the grip on the actual
No,
handle.
just how you hold it. So the can grip, because you're just holding it normal. The Sarah grip, I guess you could say hold like a pencil kind of somewhat.
Right.
But from what I understand, when it started in Japan, it was just a lot of. It was that was the string wasn't as long. This is very.
You know what
this
this
is
rem-
very Americanized.
Do you
The long
remember, and maybe you're a little young, but there used to be something like that back in the day where you used to.
Yeah, that's what
it was
it's
like the
called.
ball in the
Yeah,
cup.
it's like the same
Exactly.
concept. It's like the. There's a Mexican.
It was a ball in the cup.
except,
That's
like,
all it
this
was.
is
It was.
the same- yeah, it's the
It was
shape
just a
different.
thing, and you would flick it, and you would try to get. And the ball wasn't like that. It was like a rubber ball.
Yeah.
It was like a solo cup looking. Like a solo
Yeah,
cup,
it's a little different shape, but I mean, yes, same concept, same exact concept.
That's
That was kind of harder though. I feel
This
like.
one's
Oh,
a little harder.
that's way
I
harder.
mean-
Plus, there's finesse to it.
Yeah, you have to know how to. You have to get comfortable with it in your hand.
See, because I always see Adam whenever he like introduces people to the kendama, they're like, "Oh, I want to try it," and they can't get it.
It's hard.
He spins
Yeah,
the ball,
we'll do it in a minute.
and
We'll do
then
it in a
he
minute.
gets it, and they get it.
It's called
like,
the first spike challenge.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Damn,
just
we're
a
just all
kendama
on
thing.
challenges lately.
That's what it's called.
Challenge never again.
I haven't even watched that one yet. I've been meaning to watch
You
it.
need to watch that one.
But yeah, so yeah, you would just like go up with it. That's easy. I can do it because I've been doing it.
I was gonna say that looked
Look, I make
easy,
it-
but it's like throwing
It's
that
hard.
frisbee, and it's
Yeah.
not easy.
So when you spin it,
It's
gives it,
it's allowing it to keep it
stay
center.
level, so it's a lot easier for like a beginner like you to do it.
Huh.
So
And
Yeah,
so
that's
so
crazy.
how often do you play with the bigger
that one, I pull that thing out whenever I'm just like, play it for a couple minutes.
Because it's tougher.
It's
like a
huge.
workout.
It's a workout, dude. Like your arm gets
Because it's
tired
just
holding
heavy.
that thing. Even with this one, if you sit there and play with it, your arm's gonna get a little tired.
For real?
Yeah, you just being as light. And this is a lighter one. Like this one is probably lighter than that one.
Let's see.
I don't know. You can take it out.
I
on
wanna
the back,
See
you can take
how
it out.
much it's weighs.
There's stickers. It comes with stickers in it. Extra string.
This shit's crazy.
It's crazy.
No, I felt like it started blowing up just not like recently, but like within like the last year.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like it's just like a fidget toy, but it,
Is it?
except and it's so soft.
That one's okay. So there's two paint jobs on it. That's called a cush. A
Oh.
cush paint job.
I like
Because
Okay.
it's a little bit softer.
Okay.
That one is sticky.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is kind of sticky.
It has like a sticky, tacky texture to
Really?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
does.
that one comes out the box really sticky, and it usually makes like a
Really?
noise because that's how sticky it is.
Why is that?
It just helps you. Okay, so it just helps
Try
the
it.
thing stick
Yeah, just try to get it on the cup.
On here.
No, I think you gotta go like this.
Yeah,
into
you gotta
the
go
cup.
straight up. You gotta
It's
put it
kinda
straight
hard,
up.
bro.
Watch,
Fuck
look.
that.
Watch, look. I'll show you, dude.
This shit's harder than you think.
Watch, look. Stand. You gotta stand up. It's a lot easier standing up. I'll show you. We'll give Ben his first spike.
Okay, stand. Yeah, stand
Shit.
side by side and stand
So
towards
you're
the
gonna,
camera.
okay. You're left-handed, and you can string them left-handed and right-handed, which is
What the
Wait,
opposite
what the
too.
fuck?
So the big cup is supposed to be up with the string inside. So
Oh,
if you're
okay.
right-handed, it's made right. So if you're left-handed, it's
It's wrong. So
Yeah.
you gotta move the string
it
over.
comes apart.
Ah.
It comes in like 3 different pieces. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
it's crazy. There's a lot of shit to this thing. But anyways, all right. So you can hold it in your left hand. It don't make a difference right now. Just hold the spike straight up. You don't want to grip like the shit out of it, but a good grip. And you just want to put that under that by pulling it straight up. Use your knees. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
See?
I see how it's easy because it didn't fucking move.
It don't move. Yeah, the ball, the hole will just stay there.
It's harder than I
Let's go.
thought.
We got all night. We're gonna do this shit all night.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't think.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
gonna be real.
Do it again, Ben.
Real 100% honest with you.
You're gonna do it. Watch. Everybody says that. I said that. And now look at me. You see me play with this thing.
This will be playing with it in the fucking.
That was it, dog.
You almost had
That
it.
was it.
Still suck.
I know.
You're
I'm
next, Joel.
Sorry, dog.
How many tries have you had?
That's 4.
4?
That's 5.
We can't be letting you try the whole fucking
All night. You get
podcast.
10. You get 10. Ooh.
I'm gonna get it
You're
for
gonna
10.
get it, dog. Use your knees, boy. There it is.
Oh!
There it is, dog, baby.
So what was that, 6?
6.
Okay, well, we'll wait for
We'll
mine
talk
because
more,
I want
yeah.
to talk some more before we
Hey, that
just...
shit was pretty cool. Dude.
Yeah.
It's dope. It
It's
looks
like
cool.
when you land it, it's kind of like a. Some people compare it to skateboard or BMX. When you land that first trick, it's
just like,
exciting.
there we go.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I can see that.
And
Like,
once you do
I
it
hit
and
finally,
do
I
it,
was
you
like,
can
oh,
do it
shit,
more.
Yeah, that's how it feels, kinda.
Makes sense because, like I said, I see Barry and he gets high.
Oh, dude, it's.
But I can only imagine how many times it took him
It
to
takes a
land
while.
that
It takes a
trick.
while, yeah.
And there's so many tricks. That's
Dude.
why I ask, who would you consider not so much the GOAT, but the creator of all these tricks?
I don't know, but
Because where do you get the names of these tricks?
so there's like a bunch of companies. So like on the front of that one says Sweets Kendamas.
Okay.
So that's a company. So they have pro teams. So like, I don't know who's all on it, but I know the owner, Matt Sweets. I just know his name because I'm into it. But Sweets, he's one. This guy named Cooper Eddie. He's pretty sick. He's like the camera guy. And then
It's always the camera
Reed
guys.
Stark. He's not a pro, but he's a BMXer.
Okay.
And he met someone, and now he has his own signature model.
Okay.
So, but Cooper, I would say, I know probably Cooper Eddie. It's a white boy from Washington, Seattle, something like that. But
Okay.
he's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you can look it up on YouTube, and
Right.
it's insane.
No, that's dope as shit, man. I mean, it's a cool toy.
Dude, I've never been bored. Ever since I bought one of these, I've never been bored. You can take it on an air. You can take it to the
When did
airport.
you-
I've played it in the airport. I've taken it to a festival.
Have you? When was the first time you bought one?
First time I bought one, a couple months before September. I can't remember the exact date, but
Okay.
a couple months before September.
Okay. And ever since.
And
been
ever since
hooked.
then, I've just been hooked.
That's pretty dope, man.
They range from like, okay, this this was like $80.
Okay.
This one was probably like 40, 50.
Okay.
The paint makes a difference too. The Kush is like $10 more than the sticky.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. They said that's the best paint.
Okay. Which makes sense. I mean, it's a soft touch.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit more. Okay, so is there like, how can I put this? Is there like knockoffs? Like, is there a cheap kendama?
Yeah. Okay. The first one I bought Bear was a cheap kendama.
Oh, really?
Yes, the first one I bought Bear, I bought it off of Amazon, I want to say. And it was, you can tell the difference. Like, if you get his Jordan one and put it next to that other one, you will see the difference.
And
in
what
the
makes one cheaper than the other?
I guess it's in the wood, the way it's designed. Because if it's not designed right, it's not going to do all the tricks you want it to do.
Oh,
So
really?
if this is all, like,
So it's like a yo-yo.
yeah, it has to be like really
Oh,
good.
that makes
really
it-
good. So like, if this isn't like right, you probably wouldn't be able to do that ever. If it wasn't weighted right. and all
Weighted
that other
right
shit.
with the
Has to
right
have the right weight.
paint.
It has to have the right angles. So like, yeah,
Ah,
it's like a lot of science, I guess you could say, that goes behind
Right,
one of
right.
these things.
Well, I mean, if it's the Japanese, they're
Yeah.
pretty.
That's just crazy.
It's
The
crazy.
first time I ever seen was Adam on Instagram. He was just like doing some crazy tricks.
I think that's where I seen it too.
Mm-hmm.
Was on Instagram, and I watched his podcast, and I'm like,
Yeah, see, I never watched his podcast, so I knew who he was.
right.
I knew who he was. I had never followed him on any kind of type of social media, so I guess I never really saw it. But now I follow him and I see it all the time now. Like,
Yeah, he's always fucking with you.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
his go-to too.
It's fun.
Like he'll be just chilling with the lady, and he'll be playing with
like
the
this, like I'm
kendama.
doing right now. Like I would do it right now, but it's kind of loud on next to the mic.
Oh, it don't matter. People are gonna love it.
Like in the back of his podcast, he has like this little shelf, and it has this.
Mhm,
Like,
he has a
6,
couple
7
sitting there.
Like, there's
So like that, what I'm trying to do.
So what's like
that's called the earth turn.
like, is there like a super expensive like kendama?
Okay, yeah. So they're all made out of different types of wood.
Okay.
Some are maple, some are beech, some are I don't even know the brand. I just know those two.
Okay.
But I mean, like, you can bamboo, like you can combine woods. Like there's some
okay.
kendamas that have like a split, and it's like 2 different woods all over the whole thing.
Damn.
I've seen some. I don't know. But they can get pretty expensive. Like the collector's ones, like the one and dones can get up to like
Oh, okay.
hundreds and thousands of dollars.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I could see it. Like if you had like some redwood, like
Yeah, I want to say you can probably make this out of any kind of wood. But I mean,
It's just gonna vary in price
in price
depending on
and weight,
what's on there.
and weight, yeah.
Yeah,
all
if
that
you have,
stuff.
Because like you
Chinese
can see the
birch.
little Q code right here,
Mhm.
the QR code or whatever it's called.
Yeah, so if you scan that one will take you to this guy, the DJ, the Boogie T dude. And it tells you how they got into it and like about their life. So if you scan, so like this one has a giraffe on it, if you look in the inside. That one has a giraffe on
Oh
it.
dang, that's dope. Oh yeah, this feels
Can you feel the difference?
weird.
Can you feel the difference?
And I-
That one's been played with a while, so it's kind of losing its stickiness. But straight out the box, you can like, it like stick in your hand kind of.
But you can feel like what you mean compared to the soft paint.
Mm-hmm.
The soft, I think I like that one more. But you said that one's more expensive, right?
That one's like $10 more expensive. But the good thing about that company, Sweets, is they have like a layaway plan. It's called Sezzle. So you pay, it breaks it up into 4 payments, 2 weeks apart.
Oh, okay.
So you buy one of those at $60. I'd say 60. So what? I'm not good at math.
What, 15
You're
bucks?
paying $15 every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks?
Every 2
Oh,
weeks.
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's why I have so much. I pretty much have bought all these on that thing. Yeah. So.
Hey, that's not bad though.
Yeah.
Whenever they're wanting you to buy it
Yeah.
at any expense. They're like, you know what? If it takes you fucking a month
So you
to
can
pay
buy
it,
4 at $100, and you're paying $25 every 2 weeks.
Oh, that ain't bad.
That's
at
really
all.
not that bad. I mean,
it's pretty sick.
I'm gonna have to get some kendamas. I'm gonna be hooked on phonics. Nah, that's what's up, man. I mean, it's always good to have little knick-knack things like this.
mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, people had the fidget spinners and shit.
Yeah,
This
those
seems
around.
like the new fidget. But this takes
It takes a
actual
little bit of
skill.
skill. Yeah, it takes a little bit of skill.
because
not everybody can
you're
pick
not
it up
just
and
gonna
start.
pick it up and start like with the spinner. You're just gonna start spinning.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of trick to it, but it wasn't like any true finesse.
It's
Like,
a lot of hand-eye coordination with that.
yeah,
thing.
because I was gonna say I've seen people playing around with these online, and they're doing shit that's wild.
Oh,
it looks weird
it's
and crazy,
crazy.
like a yo-yo almost.
Yeah.
Like you used to do shit with the yo-yo,
Mhm.
and this is somewhat similar. No, that's dope, man. That's a cool little hobby. You know what I mean? And you said you take this anywhere.
I
and
take
it's,
it anywhere.
it's super small. It's not taking up. It's not very
Not
heavy.
taking a lot of space.
Exactly. So you could just at least take one. You're sitting at the airport waiting for your
Yeah, I brought a
flight.
backpack and I brought 1, 2, 3. I brought 4.
Just in
One big one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
One
take
giant
that one.
one. That
How
one's
much
like-
does that weigh? Probably like 10 pounds.
Oh, I don't even know, but it's a lot.
That's like a weapon.
Dude, I don't even need a weapon in my house.
See, but
just
I
pick
feel
the
like that
string
string's just as like this string.
up. It's the same string. It's a little bit thicker.
You think
but
it's a
the
little
same
bit
string,
thicker?
It's the same.
I think that kind of has to be a little bit thicker.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It looks somewhat similar. No, that's what's up, man. That is dope. I'm digging that. That shit's huge.
It's
dog.
huge, dude.
You're right though. Like you miss it.
You miss
And
and
it
you're
hits
like
you.
on a concrete. You feel like you're in a kitchen or on tile floor. You're either breaking that or you're breaking the tile.
Ah, that sucks.
So I just play with it in my room on carpet.
On
So
some
I'm not that
carpet.
big of.
And you only play for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I won't play this like 5 times and like it just solid.
Fuck that.
Scary. I've hit a whirly with it, a whirlwind. When I first trick I showed you, hit it with it one time.
What's a whirlwind?
The first trick I've talked about. It's where you go.
Oh, and you spin this while this is spinning?
Yeah, this spins and this spins.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's the coolest trick you've done?
the coolest trick I've done?
Because it's got to be a number one right now.
That's my favorite. A whirlwind.
The big one?
Just the whirlwind trick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite. The hardest trick I've done? It's called a lunar flip. So you land it like that, and then you make it spin, and you land like that again, and then you go in.
Oh shit! So there's like 3 steps to this shit. So are you talking like
No, so you don't always have to start
with the stick.
with the wood. You can start.
So basically, you
can
go
start the
here,
ball.
you make this spin 360,
Yeah.
and then it lands right back where it started. And then you throw this up just probably slightly
You
and land
toss
it in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's
See,
all about the angle.
because that's the thing. Even if you land that first 360, you still gotta land that little itty bitty.
That's hard. You'd be surprised how many times you'd be surprised how many times you would miss that.
I'm curious.
My favorite one's the yank.
So the yank, I'll try a yank right now.
The yank's my
The yank
favorite.
spike.
Like,
I want to move this up a little bit quick.
you gotta like this one.
You just
more.
yank it.
What do you mean?
You just yank
I
it.
feel like you could hit your fucking
Nah.
face.
It takes a while. I learned how to like not hit my face. I learned how to like keep it away from me. But like, I mean, it just takes. There's actually a way to do that. As weird as that sounds, there's a way to do a yank.
The yank's crazy.
It's all about the angle.
See. Just curious.
I'm gonna hit it once in the podcast. I'm just gonna be doing this.
No, that's what's up, man. I mean, this is dope. It intrigues me to get one.
They have some for $20. And it's just as good as that $30 one.
It just like it makes you want to try more.
Yeah.
Like obviously we don't have enough time on the podcast to do all kinds of learn how to do it, but it makes me want to get my own.
I mean,
that
on the
way,
box, it tells you it gives you like a little like inside watch. Like the packaging's cool. See, like it comes apart.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. There's a little box.
You better got that one?
Okay, so this Tama goes on that Ken.
Okay.
And that one goes on this one.
So you switched
I
them.
swapped them. Yeah.
Why?
Just because you can. Why not?
But does it not fuck with this and that?
No. It's all the same thing. It's all the same. I can put this one on top of that one if I wanted to. Like this string was black and now it's green.
Put that one on top of that one.
I mean, it takes
big one.
a while. That'd be put the big one on top of the small one, but yeah. That'd be
Guys,
tight.
that one?
Oh, no, that was tight. But yeah,
That was dope. That one's fire.
That was cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna have to cop me a Kendama.
Get one. So yeah, it comes with stickers.
Steve's gonna have another guy on his
Yes,
list.
sir.
I'll
Stacking
probably-
them up. See, they come with stickers. Comes with a bunch of stickers.
And what do you do with those? Can you put them
You
on?
can put them on. You can put
Yeah.
them on a kendama.
I'll be honest. I probably wouldn't want to fuck with my shit. I'd probably just want it to be just whatever.
It just comes with stickers. Always comes with the big ass sweets one. I don't know why.
Sweet slide.
Oh!
Did you get it?
I just did
There you
it!
go,
I swear
dog.
I didn't even spin it. I didn't even spin it. It's on camera, so I don't give a fuck.
And that always happens when you're not looking. When everyone's not looking, you land. It happens every time.
Oh shit, that was dope. I scared the sticker.
This nigga got me on.
I heard the click. I heard the.
I thought he
heard
did
the
like
clap. I heard the
I thought he
clap.
hit
Oh,
his
he got
shit
it.
or like he
Nah.
fucked
No,
up.
I just went like this and it just, I'm pretty sure I'm in frame right
It
there.
should be in frame.
I just went,
Oh, you might be out. Kind of.
Maybe just a hair.
This boy be lying.
But you can hear it.
no,
Like, you can
yeah,
hear the
he
clink.
heard, I
heard the
didn't
clink.
do anything, I just
You
went,
can hear the clink. Like the clink is.
it was perfect. It went up just perfect. It wasn't even spinning like that. It was literally just like that.
There you go,
Fuck
see?
it.
Bro,
It don't
bro,
matter.
you
I got it
scared
first
the-
try.
Sitting down.
And sitting down.
That's a lot
Bro,
harder.
you
sitting
scared
down.
the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at Steve. He was like, "Hey, motherfucker!"
Yeah, it got high, bro. It was like you said, I hit a
Pumped.
trick.
You get pumped.
Because I wasn't even really trying. I was like, I'm just going to try it sitting down.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get
It's
it.
when you're like really not focusing.
See,
very.
it's
now
hard
that
to
you're
keep-
trying and trying.
Yeah, now that I'm
Now that
trying,
you're focusing, it
now
gets a
it's-
little harder.
it's
When you're
just
like
like-
nonchalant with it, it kind of comes easy.
I don't even remember how I did
You
it.
can hold it straight up.
See,
however.
because the ball's tilting now.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, I suck.
That
I don't know.
was
That's what's up, though,
That was
man.
tight.
Nah, fucking.
You said that a lot of times, right? That's what's up, man.
Because it's a cool ass little hobby, dude. I don't know. It's different. It's like playing disc golf.
Yeah,
Like, I
oh
didn't-
my God. Dude,
That's
yeah,
what I
dude,
mean is I didn't think disc golf was even, I'm not saying I didn't think it was a sport, but I didn't think too much
It
of
was
it.
that, like, it was fun. Like, it's
Yeah,
fun.
I was like, disc golf, I'm gonna launch the fuck out of these discs and you're not gonna keep up and all this shit. And then now I'm like, you don't even have to be athletic to play the sport. You just gotta be able to have some nice discs and learn your toss and all that stuff, and you can be good at it. So that's why I'm like, this is another one of those things that, I'll be honest, when I did see it though, it was...
What'd
like,
you think when you saw it? Were you like, oh, that's
I
cool,
kind of
or
thought
like-
about copying one, but I've not ever got... Whenever I went, and I went to go play golf, Bear was there, and he had his Jordan one, the
Yep.
blue one.
Mhm.
And I was like, hey, bro, let me just try that out. And I tried it a couple times. I couldn't get it like I just did. I tried it a couple times, and I was like, oh, that's what's up. It's pretty dope. But I didn't have one, and I was trying to golf.
Mhm.
So I just ended up
Yeah.
leaving it at that. But the more you, like,
Once
you're
you start messing
handling
with- like,
it...
after you spike, you want to play it more.
Yeah,
'cause you
now
know
I'm
you can do
like
it now.
thinking like I want to fucking try. I want to like land on here. I want to do this. I want to fucking spin it and throw it off my balls.
There's they have like a bunch of tutorials, like from beginner tricks to like the pro type tricks, and they go in depth teach how to do it. I watched a few. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that's what I'm saying though, man. I've watched people play disc golf, and them fuckers are bad. Like there's some badasses. Like they're just flinging that disc.
I watch Brody Smith. Man.
Straight.
I like Brody.
Brody Smith's tight. You ever see that one where he throws it on the off the bridge to the speedboat?
Yeah, that's my favorite fucking video.
See, that's what
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying.
he
There's
just
just,
flicks it. Boom.
there's just so many people out
He's
there
not,
doing
he's not
different
that great
things.
at disc golf.
Yeah, I remember y'all saying that.
I watch,
See,
I watch
can't
him
do
disc
it now.
golf. He's alright. But I see some other dudes that are pretty sick.
Oh fucker, that was my chance and I missed it. Nah.
Yeah, and then there's like they have like, cause you'd be surprised how many people actually have one of these things. It's crazy, but they have like these. So in February, you know, it has only 28 days.
Yeah.
Usually, well, there's a thing called 28 tricks later.
Okay.
So you buy a brand new kendama and you play with that thing for 28 days.
Okay.
But each day you're trying to get a little better. So like day one for a beginner, you would put the ball on the spike.
So just tossing
You
it
would
up.
just toss it up and do something simple. Day
Okay.
2 you get a little more complex and maybe add like a little spin to it or something.
Okay.
3 you get harder and you start adding flips and then so on and so forth. And then after 28 days you see how bad that kendama is fucked up. 'Cause that's the only one you play with for those 28 days.
Did you do that?
No,
No.
I'm not good enough. I can't come up with 28 tricks.
That's the thing. Even just throwing it off of there and landing
Yeah,
it like
I mean,
on the
a
cup.
victory
is-
is a victory. Like,
that's kind of the way I
That's-
see it. Is just landing something.
I can
That's
see you
something
being
kind
good
of-
at it.
Huh?
I can see you being good at it. Probably
Maybe.
not good, but I mean enough. To
it takes.
shit.
It takes.
It's
There's
just
some
practice.
people. There's some. Yeah, it's a lot of practice, and they say there's some people that have been playing this for like
Oh, okay.
4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, shit!
yeah.
I'm about to say this fool's going off.
It's fun. It's a different kind of fun, and
Yeah.
it's not a lot of like. Okay. This is gonna make me sound old as shit or whatever, but I'm kind of into the
Oh,
stuff
get it.
that don't require a lot of physical like
Yeah.
strain.
Yeah,
Like
so
playing
that's-
football is fun, but there's the risk that
At the
you're
end of
gonna
the day,
fuck your
you're all
shit up.
sore and you're hurt,
Sore,
yeah.
you might get hurt like to an extreme. Like golfing, you really can't get hurt golfing too much. Like there's not much disc
You get
golfing.
smacked with the ball or a
Yeah, but that's
club.
like an accident. Like
Yeah.
that's different. Like physical, like running, like playing football and you going up for a catch and somebody undercuts you
Yeah,
and you land on your head and
you're-
shit. Like
you're hurting.
concussion, or maybe you fucking just step wrong, you sprain your ankle. Golf, there's rarely not. Disc golf, same thing.
Throw your back out if you're old, dog. And slip the
Yeah, but
disc
I'm
on your
not
back
that
swing.
old. But
Slip
that's
the
what I'm
disc
trying to
on your
prevent.
back swing.
Little things like even playing what's the cornhole? Like that's
Oh,
simple, bro.
yeah.
You're just tossing a sandbag or
Shoes,
whatever.
horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of into those games now because and something like this. It's like it's entertaining, but unless you're playing with that fucker,
That was a
then,
workout.
then you're really not
Shit up
gonna
workout.
fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
That's what's quarantine workout with the damn
Just
kendama.
curl it.
Hey, that's
you
what's
know what I
up.
mean?
So yeah, it's all you can tell right away whether or not you're gonna land it.
Yeah. So
Oh.
you want to pay attention. See how it has the little grooves on top?
Yeah.
So that's gonna so the hole is right under that. So
Right,
whichever
right.
way that's going, that kind of tells you like what you're doing wrong.
See, I don't know what you're talking about there.
Okay.
See,
so,
like right here,
okay.
I just want it to come.
So you need to go as straight as you can. So
That's
like,
what I
So
want.
it's starting to do. So you notice how it's starting to do that.
Yeah.
That means you're kind of pulling.
So I'm
towards you.
pulling this way,
Yeah,
not
you need
this
to go,
way.
Yeah, you need to go straight up.
Okay. I had to have done it that first time. Because like I said, that time I did it just now, it literally was so fucking perfect. It's literally like I just went like that and landed right on it.
Yeah, if you
I
do
didn't even
really
have to
good,
move.
like I can't do it sometimes, but if you do like a really good, the string will pop out.
Oh, really?
That means you pulled it up pretty straight.
Oh, see?
That means you pulled it up like a good straight
See,
one.
but that time I did it. And that
Yeah,
time
see, you can do a trick.
I see. Those are little things you don't fucking learn.
You can do a trick out of that. I'll try it right now. But like, oh shit,
I'm gonna try that.
it's hard sitting down.
Fucker.
But yeah, you can do like a trick with that, like with the little bead coming out.
That's crazy. Oh, like you mean grab it?
No, like, I'll try it right now.
What the?
But like,
Y'all not, yeah, look at this shit. Watch.
it's gonna stop in a minute. See how it kind of
Oh
gets stuck?
shit.
Oh, I can't do this. Sometimes I can't. There's like a way to do it.
So you're wrapping it around.
Yeah, it wraps around, and the little bearing that's on it, like the little bearing that's on this,
Yeah.
gets stuck.
And it like hooks.
And it hooks on there, and it just looks weird. Because you kind of don't see it happen like that. right
Oh
there.
shit.
So it gets stuck.
Damn.
It's crazy.
See, that's what I mean. This shit's fucking crazy.
There's so many things to this.
It's
thing.
not like you're just. I don't know. It's like a yo-yo. That's the best way I can describe it. Because
Yeah.
a yo-yo, you could do shit like that.
I mean,
like
you can do shit like this, like you can with the yo-yo. You can
exactly.
like swing it, and then if you're a yo-yoist, you know how to fuck with the strings, so you can do a bunch of
See,
things. It's crazy.
Fucking hitting it.
There's so much shit to this. There you go.
That's what's up. Oh, that would have been what's up. You hit that.
It's so fun. It's fun. I hope you guys are entertained as much as I am.
Dog, that shit, yeah, I like that shit.
Hey, you want to try?
Nah, I'm straight on that. I'm good. I'm gonna fuck my strings up. Oh, fuck. I'm on court. I'm surprised I hit that one trick. I'm good for the rest of my life.
You're
It's
crazy.
I'm good.
But yeah, but like, if I don't want to watch TV, if I'm just laying in bed all bored, I just pick this.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Is like this is a hobby for, especially during these times.
Yeah, it's okay. Speaking of that, there's just now they have another like challenge. We're gonna give a challenge. It's called Honed at Home. I don't know what honed. I guess you could mean like
Stuck.
no, not stuck. It's like basket. It's like okay, let's put it in basketball terms. He's hot. He's on fire. He's not gonna miss. Honed is like you're just
not missing.
Yeah, you're not missing. I don't know why it's there, but it's called Honed at Home, and it's 4 because we're all supposed to be on lockdown. Like I'm not even supposed to fucking be here. But
ain't nobody know.
Hey, if you come
but yeah,
to
but it's
this,
basically for that. So
you're
there's 31 days in April. So each day of April, it's a different trick.
Okay.
So like yesterday was called, what is it called? Big Cup Banger.
What's that?
So basically, you just want to use the big cup as much as you can in your trick for that day. Like you just want to utilize the big cup. And there's other things. It goes on. There's a different name, different trick for each day, and you can do it however you want. You interpret that whichever way your mind takes it.
Landing in the little cup is way harder.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no.
I like when they juggle this shit. That's just crazy.
Gosh, dog.
The juggling is crazy
Juggle
too.
is
I
cool.
forgot about that.
I'm scared of this one.
Yeah.
Is that one connected?
It's connected, but
Oh,
it's
it's not
on
on.
mute.
Let's see, I can't
No,
do it.
not that. Like whenever you get the cup and you just start.
Oh, it
juggling.
is?
Yeah, that shit's sick. That shit's sick as fuck.
I just want to land it in the cup.
I mean, they say you're supposed to play standing up because you're supposed to like use your knees when you're playing with it. So it makes it a little like going up and down with the ball.
Fuck.
It's
I don't
just-
know. It's fun.
It's just a mission to get on that first little cup.
It takes a while.
It's tough to get
It
it
took me a
on.
while to do that, but I just
The big cup is way easier.
yeah.
Because it's just like, I feel like it's just as wide as the ball.
Like, it fits perfect. The ball just fits in
See? And then you just fucking throw it up again.
there. There you go. Oh, there it is!
Oh,
Hey, tutorials!
That's what's up.
teach you motherfuckers on this, okay?
I'm saying,
Man,
dog.
yeah.
This was about to be a god at this shit. You might have another Kendama brother.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is fun. Like, I'm just observing it, and it makes
like there's so many designs. Like that's what's so cool about it. Like
I ain't gonna lie, kind of want like a Beard Bros one.
You probably get a plain one and just get someone to paint on it.
Yeah, you can buy regular natural kendamas. It just comes,
Oh, that'd be cool.
It just comes wood. It just comes plain.
See?
There's nothing on it. There's no paint on it. You do
I don't know. See, that's something I gotta learn though. Like, I'm learning like you gotta be able to have that because the string gets all fucked.
It does. She does get all fucked up.
Flutter. All the flux. Nah, but so okay, because last time I think you were on here, we were talking about conspiracies.
What we talked about? Okay, yeah.
I think we were talking about the alien shit last time we were here.
That was her.
No,
We went
went
everywhere. We were.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we were on that, and then we went on some. I don't know everything. But I want to get your. I want to get your take on this whole like Corona shit. What's your perspective on all of this?
Get that shit up.
I mean, it's serious. It's not nothing to play around with.
How serious?
Everybody needs to stay the fuck home.
Thank you.
I mean, for us, it's not as serious as it is for, like, I don't know how true the news is. I mean, not everybody likes the news. I don't like the news sometimes. But for us, it's not that, I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad because I don't have health issues. Do y'all? I don't know if y'all do.
No.
Okay. So it's not gonna...
It's probably not gonna affect us.
It's gonna hit you, but it might hit you more like...
Just the flu.
It might hit you like a flu-like feeling.
Okay.
As in, older people or people with past problems that's gonna actually fuck them up. But the thing is, I could have it right now, but I don't know. I give it to you, and I give it to you just because we're right here. But you don't, because it takes, what, 2 weeks, they say?
About 14 days
14
till you
days.
actually have
So
like
I
a
have
symptom.
it. I have it. I don't know. I give it to you. I give it to you. You don't know you have it. We go play disc golf. You give it to Josiah, and you give it to
Whoever plays.
whoever, and
and
then
then they
give
go
it.
meet
So it's
people.
just like...
A domino effect.
Yeah, so that's why I think that's why it's a big problem. Because you don't know you have it and you can give it to someone without even knowing.
See, and that's kind of what I was thinking too was, why is it that we're not emphasizing the whole, and maybe it's because the limitation on testing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, why aren't we trying to get more people tested, even if you don't have symptoms?
Yeah, I feel that.
Because it's like, why not make sure everybody don't have it, or make sure you know who has it and doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Then that way you can start working on those people that actually have it.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, like you said, we could be passing it on back and forth to everybody, and we don't
even
know it.
Yeah, you don't even know until you start feeling the effects.
Yeah, like the
The
dude that
symptom.
died from in Artesia, they didn't know he even had it until they did the
Yeah.
autopsy.
So how many people did he see in the hospital?
And also, this is something that's been bothering me, and I think I finally need to speak about it because I think this is the first time we spoke about it since we went live. But it's kind of bothering that they have yet to make it public for those that have the coronavirus.
Yeah,
Specifically in Chavez County, but overall in general. And yeah, that person could go tell their people, but then it's like, are those people going to come and tell everybody?
Yeah, it's not.
Because like you said, say my cousin has
Uh-huh.
it, and I just went and visited my cousin,
And he told you.
and he tells me, but then I don't tell you, but I go around you, and then you go around your friends
Yeah.
and your family, and it's like,
But it all could have been avoided from the jump when you found out. Yeah.
exactly, being like, hey man, we hung out. Was he sick? Whenever you felt like, when did he get sick, and were we in contact then?
Yeah. It's the worst part.
That's the worst part, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's right now, I think today was 13 cases in Roswell, and Roswell's not that big.
Yeah.
13 people, yeah, that's not like the most.
But how many people have those people been in contact
Exactly.
with?
And where do they work? Because
Are
have
you
I
an
been there?
essential?
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, it's not even like, okay, for instance, say I go to Albertsons. This person works at Albertsons. How many people have they come in contact with?
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm there too.
Mhm.
I go through the line because according to theory, it sits in the air for like 3 days or some bullshit. I don't know all the facts.
Yeah.
I don't know the facts.
Don't be touching your face. It's bad. I bite my nails a lot, so I have to.
I don't. I guess I just like.
I always
See,
got-
you don't think about it until you actually start.
Yeah, I usually wake up, punch through,
First thing, yeah.
clean
It's
up a little
just-
bit right here. I always touch my eye. I always touch my eyes. My eyes are always bothering me.
I'm always touching my glasses like that. So I mean,
See, but it's like.
I just. glue
I guess
eye
my biggest concern for the most part is like, what's the end goal? Because right now,
yeah, like,
right now, a lot of people are their theories and their beliefs are once this gets, I guess, situated, which I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean a vaccine? Does that mean, everybody's gotten it by that time? What does that mean? And then, even then, people are like, oh, April 30th or whatever is the day we're going to go back to being normal.
No,
What's normal?
that's not happening.
Everybody gets their jobs back. Everybody goes back to work. I don't think that's realistic.
No,
They just said April 1st like a couple of weeks ago. Now it's April 30th.
no one's staying home.
But even then, like, let's say, for instance, we all stay home. How long is that really? Like, even if we all decided, the whole world decided, I'm staying home.
I don't even know. I don't even know how this thing even works.
And see, that's the thing.
Okay, but how is? I know what we're talking about, but how is China and? I heard China's like getting over it or something. Like it's like not
That's
gone,
what
but
they've
it's like
said.
gone.
That's what they've said. That's what people are putting across.
They
But
just
I'm
gonna
not.
lock our asses up for a month. It's not gonna happen, but lock our asses
But
up.
that'd
like,
be martial law.
I mean, you might as well. I mean, if that's the only way to get everybody to do. I go to Home. Have you been home? Have you passed by Home Depot at all the past couple days?
yeah, a couple days, and it looks
Dude,
pretty packed.
I go to Home Depot all the time, and it's families, like full-grown families in there, in like
What do you mean grown? Like everybody's
a
grown
full-ass
up?
family.
There's a bunch of big old
Everybody's
babies.
18 and
Everybody's
older.
18 and old and also live at the mom's house. But
Okay.
anyways,
No, I get it. Nobody
but I mean,
gives a
like,
fuck.
you don't need to be there. Like,
Not
you-
everybody.
That's not an essential. You don't need to be going buying plants for your house right now. Sorry.
But see, I think
But then
that
right now is also the best time to do your home improvements because you're at home.
exactly.
But it's not. It's still not an essential.
It's
you
not
going to Home
important,
Depot is,
but
is making me at risk because I have to go to
But
Home
then
Depot.
you got to think to the
Thank you.
extent of
I
why
have
is
to.
even Home Depot open then? What's there that you would need other than, let's say, for like an emergency, but it's not cold anymore, so your pipes aren't gonna really
Yeah.
bust. What else do you really need?
Okay, we'll put it this way. My type of work. I'm an electrician, or I help work.
Okay.
Right? So my type of work. You call me, your lights and your plugs don't work,
Okay,
and it has nothing to do with in here, but it has something to do with your breaker box,
okay,
and I have to go buy a
Okay.
breaker.
okay.
I would need, and all. Where do you work at? McCoy's is closed.
Okay,
Home
but
Depot's
what I'm
closed.
saying is this: why not close it to the public?
That's exactly what I think. Like if you're
Like
not,
if you have a license and you're like, hey, I'm with this company.
yeah,
I need
that's
this
what
for
I think
these
sh-
jobs,
That's what I
boom,
think should
you're
happen.
allowed
I
in.
think if you're not going there for
Work.
you should not be allowed in.
I agree.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
But then you,
They need to close-
but
they need
see,
to
that's
close.
the thing. That's Home Depot and McCoy's. What about Walmart? Everybody's gotta go to Walmart.
Okay, I see. Walmart's different. Walmart's and you need
You need shit to
They
wash
need
yourself.
people know what
eat.
essentials are.
Yes.
You know what an essential. Everyone knows what an essential is. Food, deodorant. You can't be stinky. If you're going to go buy cabinet, curtains, this and that, no, that's not an essential. That's something.
So what do you do? Block those?
I mean, you might as well because no one's been listening, so people are still going to go buy those things.
Yeah,
when
like clothes that
when they
people are
don't
wearing,
need
like-
those things at this moment.
Right.
You're not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen to you if you don't put this curtain up right now.
That's true, and I agree. These buyers of things that aren't important, I don't know, man. Even if you thought you were in contact with somebody that was sick, you should take the initiative to put yourself in quarantine.
Yeah, go by yourself for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and it sucks.
And if you start feeling your symptoms,
then you're already done the public a favor.
Yeah, and then, I mean, you should let. What am I trying to say? You should let people know that you have it and that you've been around them. Like, yo,
I think so too,
like,
man.
I don't feel good. Like, we've been around each other the past couple weeks, so.
Exactly, bro. If you have it, fucking just say it.
Yeah. Like, what's wrong with having it? There's nothing, like.
It's not like you have AIDS.
It's not like,
it's not like you have AIDS or you
shit.
got an STD or
like,
something.
People
This is like.
People need to know that they might have it. So
and
they
I think
can
that's
know.
the bigger thing is the fact that it's not so much that you have the corona, because like you said, you could have it, and I think it's called asymptomatic or something like that, where you won't even have any symptoms. But why would you have it and go and just nonchalantly live your life?
Like,
and
go to Home Depot and buy a plant for no reason?
Yeah, and then the old lady that's there, having to buy whatever for her husband to fix the plumbing or whatever, she dies from you. Now you feel good about yourself?
That just sucks.
I don't know. I guess what I'm more concerned about is, like my parents. I keep emphasizing
6
like.
feet, dog. We 6 feet.
Yeah, y'all are probably not.
We're probably not. We're good.
Scoot over.
I will be out of frame. They already did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of frame. No, but I guess I'm working for like the elders.
Yeah, like that's.
And then like I like to play around and think about like the end goal. Like this is my personal theory. I think the reason Trump keeps pushing the date, but only slightly, is because it's to help the people from actually panicking and going and actually hoarding like the grocery stores. So they moved it from middle of April.
Like this? Like
Yeah,
this
but that was at the beginning when no one knew what the fuck to do. They were like, "Oh my God, coronavirus is killing people. Y'all better get y'all shit together." And okay, so now since that's kind of calmed down, they're like, "Okay, middle of April we might get to normal," and then they were like, "Nah, let's move it to end of April. End of April we'll get normal."
Like they know how.
I think probably close to mid-April, probably here in another week and a half to 2 weeks, they'll push it to maybe middle of May. Not too far. Bro, why are they canceling shit?
Because that's a lot of people in one place. But I don't think we're Roswell. I don't think not huge, giant LA type cities, but I think little towns, not little towns, but mid-sized cities like us, I don't think we're going to get it as bad as LA, New York.
Well, Albuquerque's already in the hundreds.
Albuquerque's kind of big.
And they better hope we don't, because there's only a certain amount of beds in our hospitals.
Yeah, hospitals. It might not. I hope I'm right, but I hope it doesn't last as long as it like in LA or something. Like somehow, some way, it just won't. It's gonna spread, but it won't spread as masses here in little medium.
Well, it's
cities
not
like
gonna
this.
reach the capacity of LA. Like LA's gonna probably reach over 100,000 people and shit. But they are like a 3.2 million population. We're only at 50,000. But you take 100,000 out of 3 million, that's still like a good, what, like a 0.5% or something? Yeah. So that's a 0.5%. You take a 0.5% of 50,000, that's probably still 1,000 people, 5,000 people
who could die from
that could die from and that's a small number.
COVID-19.
And the reason I think this is a lot more serious than what we probably presume it's going to be, why are they taking such extremes on moving the Olympics, canceling shit already, later in they're talking about canceling football, and we're in April. Football's 6 months away. That's a long time to be looking that far ahead, thinking, well, we might not have football this year.
I don't know, bro. I've been saying it. August, September is about the time.
That's what I'm thinking. August, late. Did you hear that it doesn't do good in hot, Climate? That's what I've heard.
Okay,
I haven't really done my research on this.
There's a doctor that came out and said
Stay
that's
home with my
completely
chicken.
bullshit.
Okay, so
It's not. If it's hot, it could be 100.
You're still gonna get it.
You can still. It's not like your flu.
You can still get a cold in the
I get colds all the
summertime, you know
time.
what I'm saying? So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's just fake. Low key.
But there's a lot of theories. Like I read today actually that they started giving treatment. I think it's plasma treatment to be exact to people. Let's see if I can bring it up really quick. It was something along those lines of they were gonna start. The first U.S. coronavirus patients are being treated with plasma therapy. But they don't even know if it'll work yet.
Imagine having to go through plasma therapy to get rid of this.
I don't even know what that
But I mean,
is.
they're not giving all the sticks down to people who have healed from it.
I understand
But I mean,
that,
I
but
think
they're
that's
still
not
like
as big as the deaths.
people make fun of the whole like, or maybe it's not making fun of, but they try to like troll in like a subliminal way of saying, oh, everybody posts the deaths, but nobody posts like the recoveries. Yeah, that's somewhat true. But it's not if you start showing people like, oh, this is, and I get the positivity, but when you show people they're gonna start thinking, well, I'm doing everything the same.
Yeah.
Well, why would I change that?
Yeah.
People are surviving. It's you got to give people that little bit of like uncertainty.
Yeah, like it's not about you; it's about the other people.
Mm-hmm.
You can survive it maybe, but the person next to you can't.
Yeah, and then another stat that came out today was more men are dying than females.
Yeah, I see that too.
So it's like,
how can I do a sex change real quick?
it won't matter.
Yeah, well, dude, it'll fuck up COVID. I won't even know what the fuck I am.
I don't know. I think about other things like, let's say when it does go back to normal, which is worst case scenario, it's 2021.
What's normal?
Back to where
You go outside and do whatever you want.
where they say
We can hug
it's
each other.
okay to do things.
Okay.
You can go back to the gym. You can go back to watching
Movies,
sports
go
and
movies.
movies. Like I'm truly concerned about. I was never a fan of it as it is, but the movie theater, I think that's gonna be a hard thing to come back from.
Oh, dude, Netflix and Hulu is skyrocketing. All those
Yeah, bro.
streaming platforms are.
It's like, what's the point of going to the movie theater when I could possibly get sick with something else other than Corona, where I could just stay home and stream whatever I want.
Watch it free.
Watch it for free. I could pause the movie. I could buy all the snacks for less price, and I could get up and use the restroom whenever I want. I'm not gonna miss a beat.
And you might be able to fuck during the movie.
Probably, and pause it.
Let's go, baby. We get
I'm just saying, like, movie theaters, I'm concerned about.
People are gonna be scared, to do shit low key.
Yeah.
I don't think, even when they're like,
Probably
hey,
for the first year, at least.
First couple months after it's okay, people are still gonna be like.
And it might come back fast, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, dude, we've never.
see,
No,
that's
there's-
another question I
Is it
thought
man-made? Is it man-made?
is it guaranteed that we get it and we're immune? Like those that have recovered, are they now immune?
All you anti-vaxxers, you can't take it if it happens.
For real, everybody that's not vaccinated, that's it's really bad.
I'm just wondering, like
What if a vaccine comes out? Like we find a vaccine. Would you? Did you take your shots and all that?
I don't ever get shot.
See, I don't get shots
I don't
either.
do the flu
I don't get
shots.
shots.
I think it's
got
like
it.
you get sick and you
You
get
it. I want to say you get it, and then
You get
that's
sick
how you get immune to
intentionally.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you get immune.
but that doesn't even guarantee you the next year.
Yeah.
You're just good for that year.
And who knows how accurate that is, because nothing's 100%. You could get it and
Like, why would you want to get sick?
then get the flu the next week after you're done getting the flu from the flu shot. You can get it
Yeah,
again.
exactly. You're not immune necessarily. I'm just that guy that's been, I guess, blessed and cursed because I don't ever get sick. I don't know the last time I've been sick.
like super sick.
But no, that's what I'm getting at is when I get sick.
Oh yeah, I'm dying.
Fuck, I'm dead
Yeah,
for like
that's
a
exactly
couple of
how I am.
days, man. I'm just like,
I don't get sick
Can't
very often.
get
but when
fucked
I do,
up.
I'm dying for like a couple days.
I don't know when I got sick. I call in and say I'm sick, but sometimes
Oh, I've been sick so many times.
I most of the time hungover.
no, I'm just saying, like I don't ever get sick, but when I do, it's to the worst. That's why I wouldn't want to go and intentionally inject myself with the flu, get the flu, and then
you might as well
maybe
just
get
it
the flu
naturally.
again.
And then flip a coin and see if you're gonna be immune for a year. It's like,
And even when I do get sick, I'm not one to run to the doctors. I'm over the counter kind of guy. I'll go buy some Theraflu, take that for the 10-day period, and I'm good.
I don't know, man. If I got sick and I was like in a hospital bed, man,
I mean, you know you're.
I'm gonna fucking take that motherfucker.
You know when you.
Well, that's
gonna take
different.
that
That's
motherfucker.
different. If they're sitting there saying I got bronchitis in the lungs,
Yeah,
and
see,
then
that's
I'm like,
different.
oh yeah, give me that shit
Like
right now.
Like the flu only lasts what, a week? It's supposed to only
Yeah,
last
about a few days.
So if
5
it lasts
days.
longer than that, then you're like, okay, actually, maybe I should probably.
If I die from the flu, I was meant to die at that point in my life.
I don't know, man. It's super concerning because there's a lot of unanswered questions, and the fact that they keep pushing the dates. It's weird. It's just abnormal.
Like they know how long this shit's really supposed to last.
I'm thinking it's gonna be close to next year.
I think it's just the beginning of what we're dealing with right now.
And see, that's another thing I was gonna mention isn't it ironic that we don't know anything, but all these places are shutting down? Like people are being let go, maybe slowly and surely, but they're being let go eventually, to the point of like, there's no more job.
Yeah.
Like
Like, that's not normal.
Like big companies is getting closed down. Like, it's crazy how to think about that.
Like that's not normal.
I seen you ever Ethica?
Yeah, he mentioned that
Yeah,
earlier.
I seen I don't know, was it April Fools? They didn't say April Fools finally?
Nah, hell no.
No.
That shit
Yeah,
was-
so on the little website on the phone, it said going out of business.
What's
because-
Ethica?
It's like a brand,
It's
like
like
a
a
clothing
boxer
brand,
brand.
like
Oh,
clothing
okay.
brand. It says going out of business because of coronavirus.
But that's what I mean.
It don't
They're
make
not-
no sense. To me, it doesn't make sense because do they have a store, like a set store, or is
I
it
think
all
they're-
online?
I think they're from LA.
But you gotta think, the production, someone's gotta be making whatever they're making, and then on top of that, how does one pay for that if they're not,
No one's buying.
no one's buying?
No one has jobs.
Like, you have to
no
have a
one's at work.
consumer to have,
But that quick?
Bro, it's already been a month. Like, that's a lot. And think
They're a
about,
big company though.
Well, let's see. I'll
Look it up again.
I'll look it up. For you.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
see
I
that
won't
too.
be, that's my theory, is I feel bad for everybody that's, either lost their job, losing their job, or you still have a job, but eventually you might lose it. Because the thing is I think it's inevitable. And I think the more that people understand that it's happening not just to you.
I don't know. They're still on sale, so everything's on sale on their shit still.
Everything's gone. What are you doing with your check?
I'm saving it, man. I think this is
If
a
Trump's
time.
not your president, send your check to me, please.
I already said Trump's not mine, so I'm giving it to my mom. I already put that
I'm
out
just
there.
saying, like, I'm just thinking, like, in the long run, like, this isn't necessarily a time to just blow your shit.
Yeah. I feel
Like,
that.
yeah, it's cool. That's something I think some people need to understand, too. Like, there's never been, like, an epidemic such as this one.
Mm-hmm.
To this extreme where they're allowing you to stay home and paying you even if it's very minimal, and yes, you don't have a job, but I'd appreciate it in the long run, because think about it, when's the next time you're just gonna get a break to really do nothing?
Yeah, I would love to be at home getting paid right now.
Like, that's the thing, like, you gotta take it for what it is, because if you're sitting there being salty about it, it's not the best
And how long are those companies going to keep paying you? For not being at
exactly,
work?
like,
That's-
you have to enjoy it too, even though it does suck.
Yeah.
Because
You get a
makes
break.
the- that makes
They're
the
telling
people-
you to stay home. Like, what's so hard about that?
That makes the people that are supposed to be essential, like myself, that work at McCoy's, I don't know why the fuck we're essential.
You're
Like, well, you were like, is it really worth your health to stay at the job? Like,
See? That's the
Well, it
worst
depends.
part.
Like, that's what
it's
something.
scary, like, to think about when we were sitting there talking.
When it
about.
comes to a point, I don't even know. I don't even know where I'm going.
It's just scary to think. We have like 300 customers a day going in.
Yeah.
It's
See, and another thing
And
is,
you're at the front,
like,
right?
yeah, we got to stay up there. We're
and
just
see,
like, nah,
what
it's
if,
a
what
mess.
what if this is just a test to see if it works, and what if eventually they're just like, you know what, this is it now. This is
how
your new
we,
world.
This is how we control it. Here we go.
Like, this is how, you know what, the world's better off with
Like
you guys
this.
at home. Here you
It
go.
kind of is though. 'Cause
Like,
it's
here's your, if you have a home, it's your home. You bought a car, paid off. School loans, paid off. Stay your ass home. We don't need you committing crimes. We don't need you
That's what
putting
we're
in
talking
more
about.
debt. We
That's
don't
probably
need.
low as fuck right now. crime is probably hella low because there's no cars on the fucking street. It's like they're gonna know what car did it,
Yeah,
and then everything's getting back to health. Like the Earth is just doing its
I've seen that.
fucking world.
I've
Everything's
seen
just
that.
doing
What
good.
is it? The Venice?
Venice is a
Italy?
little Italy.
That little trail, that little river.
Uh,
They said that's like really
Clear.
the water's clear. There's the fish are back. Something about flamingos, not flamingos. Some kind of a flamingo.
There was
or
a-
some kind of big bird. I can't remember.
There was an endangered like cat that hasn't been seen
Oh, yeah,
since
yeah, in that-
1960.
in that
and
country.
it walked around in Russia in the middle of the street. It was just chilling, like cooling it.
Yeah,
There's a group of them
there's
too.
a picture of some, I don't know where it's at, like the Philippines or something, where there's a lot of smog
Oh yeah.
from back then, and they showed a picture the other day, and you can just see the sky.
He has a homie from fucking Cali that.
Oh, yeah, she was telling
New
me
York
that.
was the LA one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. They were that. It was super. Like in the mornings would be
You can
bad
see.
smog.
Yeah,
and
you
now
can
it's like
see.
clear as day.
Yeah, it's just
And I'm
crazy.
like, that's so crazy. And that's what I'm wondering.
The
Is
Earth
like,
healing itself.
Yeah.
what if this is just the answer to them really controlling the world?
Well,
I ain't gonna tell me what to do.
you're gonna have to
Yeah,
keep-
but that's the thing. Imagine there's because that's. I don't think this is I don't think this is the end. I think it just started.
Because if you think we stay home, people are like, oh, we have Wi-Fi. Who the fuck's gonna fix your Wi-Fi
Yeah, who's
whenever it
gonna
goes
fix your
down?
Wi-Fi?
But that's what I mean. You're only gonna. There's a solution to everything, and there's so much technology that a lot of things can be fixed fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it could be with the it might even be down to the, like, okay, you have 50, let's just say you have 500 employees, okay, but in this last month, you've gotten rid of, I don't know, let's say 400 of them. So now you're down to 100 people, but with those 100 people, you've still managed to stay busy, keep your business running, and everything's still running smooth. You're not struggling. Now we've cut you down basically 80% of your employment. Now you're making good money and stuff. Now those are the only 100 people that are left
So
in that
you're not
company.
hiring anymore.
The rest of you can stay the fuck home.
Crazy out here.
We'll give you what you need, and that's it.
Would you stay home?
Fuck, if I didn't have a choice, even
mean,
if
yeah,
I had
yeah.
firearms to defend myself, what am I going to do? Go out there and start a war that I know I'm not going to win?
I don't know. You might have a lot of people behind you.
Yeah, that's a theory in itself. The people overtaking the government, but then that's like,
Then we become the government.
no, people need some type of direction. People don't know how to. Look at what's happened in a month, and people have already gone crazy. Over toilet paper, someone tried breaking in a jewelry store, someone tried robbing a
That's
bank. Like, what? And that's in a month.
People are gonna lose their minds.
They could. If
That's
they
probably what's gonna come down to people who with soft, like, what is it called? Not soft minds, but like that aren't like challenged in the mind. They're just fucking easy to get fucking manipulated.
They got a weak mindset.
Yeah, they're gonna be the first ones to crumble.
That's the thing is that's why I think of this as a positive time. Is like, yes, it sucks, but enjoy it because it's not gonna last forever. You
Yeah.
might have to go back to
Yeah.
work someday, and there's never been a moment when you just get to chill. Like, yeah,
Yeah, people complain, oh, I wish I was at home right now. And then now I hear people saying, I wish I was at work. Like,
it's
pick
like,
one.
whoa, hold
Pick
up, you
one.
got what you
Yeah,
wanted,
you know, and now you don't like it.
now you don't like it.
Yeah,
That's
let me be at home. I swear.
I'm just
bro.
saying, like, there's
Be
a
home
lot
right now for a
of
couple
like,
weeks.
I could take a couple naps a day.
there's that's what I'm saying. It's like you
Catch up
gotta
on sleep,
enjoy
for
it.
sure.
For real.
Because there's never been a time, I think, in history that not just America but the entire
It's
world
telling you to go.
go
Stay
chill.
at home. Yeah,
Just chill. Like, and that's the thing. Don't overwhelm yourself with like binge watching every TV show. Like, watch a TV
You can
show.
still go outside.
You know,
ride
go
a
mow your
bike,
lawn,
yeah, like-
and then come back in and maybe clean your kitchen and then shower.
Like if y'all stayed home, my business would be closed. I could stay home and get paid. Like that's how I feel.
I don't know, man.
I wish I could do that.
Just people. They're even ruining this moment.
Yeah, they're fucking.
You know what I mean? People are ruining this moment, and they ruined last time's moment. How are we so certain they're not going to ruin the next step to this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be on the permanent lockdown like Cali, bro. eventually.
Yeah, I say about a couple weeks you're gonna
Yeah, probably
lock us
mid-April.
down.
What do you think that means? Like you're literally not
You-
allowed to leave anywhere?
Just your essentials.
I see New York and they get fucking fined. Like
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, see,
$500.
they're gonna start fighting.
Well, that's what it's
It's
for.
That's-
$500,
you're gonna start
and they
finding
have
people.
tanks rolling through the streets.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What if it gets to that everywhere?
I mean,
I'm joining the army.
if that's the only way, but if that's the only way to make this thing go away, then I mean,
That's what you gotta do.
that's what you gotta do. Like you gotta do, it. And if
So you think all this stuff is a warning? Like, just do as we say, or you're gonna do as we tell you?
yeah, it's either
Either way
do
you
as we
do
say,
it.
or I'm gonna make you do it.
Like China, they fucking welded their houses, like the doors and shit. And
Yeah, they shut them
left it
down.
there.
They sprayed the whole damn
I don't know if that's
country.
real, but it was what
I heard they sprayed the whole country.
That's
That's not gonna happen here. I mean,
good.
I don't know, man. I just
We do
think
got
it's,
some rebels in America.
I
that don't
just
give a
think it's
fuck.
interesting to see these people, you know, telling us what to do.
see, some people like that. You're not gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah, you got people like that all the time, and it's just like you're only making it worse for everybody.
Yeah.
But then those people don't give a fuck about
That's
nobody.
being selfish with that. That's
Yeah.
just a selfish person. Yeah.
I don't know.
So what is it? Is it bad that we go play disc golf? Is that bad?
don't know,
I
'cause
did see a meme, and it did say social distancing isn't chilling with the people you know.
That's exactly what it means. No, I'm kidding, but
No, it speaks
okay.
truth.
But is it different? Who else do y'all see out of
Just my
us?
parents.
Okay, see, but then
I don't really hang out with anybody else other than the people that we go disc golf. And he's
Mhm.
probably around way more people.
Yeah, I'm probably around like
you see people. I mean, we've been trying to stay away with people. We've been working at houses, like brand new houses, and it's just been me and my grandpa.
See?
So
But then we gotta go to Home Depot.
that sucks.
We gotta
So
go to
there's
McCoy
people there.
sometimes. We've been a
That
couple
sucks.
times. We gotta go to the supply company sometimes. I mean, we still gotta go inside.
You gotta
stores.
still see
Yeah,
people.
we still gotta see people.
See, and I guess that's the same rings true to me too. Is like for my parents, I'm like, hey, you need something, tell me, and I'll go. It just sucks because, like you said, I could end up getting it from someone else, and I don't know it for 14 days, and I could pass it to them, and then I'm fucked because I feel bad because someone has to go to the store,
Yeah, someone has to go to the store. That's the worst part.
and it's like.
Unless they.
And that's why I think it's whoever has it should just come out and say it. Like fuck it, what? Like you said, they don't have AIDS.
Like, what are they benefiting from?
It's not the
people that
worst
are
thing. Yeah, but it's not the worst thing. Like no one's gonna hate you.
Yeah, we're not gonna be like, oh, let's get this motherfucker and
Okay,
kill
it's
his ass.
different. It's different if you're that person that goes out in public right now
Yeah.
because you don't give a shit. 'Cause you
But
don't
see,
give a
we're
fuck.
basically trusting their morals.
That's
I mean, yeah.
that's like me, you, or Steve are going out there. We
That's like me
have
not
it.
caring. That's
we're
like
just like,
that's
let's
like
go
me
to
not
Home Depot
caring. Let's
with
go to
all
Home
the
Depot. Let's go
families.
buy everything. Let's
Yeah.
go to. I mean, you can't go anywhere right now, but
Let's go to Walmart
do this.
and
Let's
touch
go do
shit.
that.
Just
Yeah.
touch shit.
No, there was that guy, I think from like Ohio or somewhere around that area that he went and was touching everything and whatever. They arrested his ass and put his ass in jail.
We haven't
Rudy
do that.
Gobert.
We
Well, they're
haven't.
messing around. He deserved that.
Hey,
for
but
doing that.
we haven't do that at our work. He got sick last week, and it was just like a sickness. It wasn't nothing serious, and he started touching some of the food. Like I was like, hey, bro, if you're gonna touch it, if you're gonna get it, don't like if you're gonna get it, don't touch it. Just leave it there. He's
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? I was like, bro, you were sick last week. I was like,
That's also people need to do. Just go and grab,
what they want.
that
Don't be
one
fucking-
thing, don't-
fucking around with it.
move it all. Just
Yeah,
grab
just
the first
grab
one and
one
go.
and go.
Grab it and go.
That's
Grab
kind
it.
of how I've been though when I go to Walmart. I'm just like,
Right,
I'm
touch
there
that
for a
thing.
fucking
Yeah.
second because I know what I'm there for and I'm in and out. I'm not trying to look around. Really, if I need something, I look, see how much of whatever it is they even got. Because at this point, you can't even be picky about what the price
You gotta
is.
take it now.
You either want it or you don't. It sucks, but it's true. I don't know, man.
That's how I felt. I felt bad for telling him that, but I was like, damn, bro, you was just sick. And
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Because he grabbed the cheeses. I was like, damn, nigga, if you gonna touch the cheeses, get the cheeses. So he's like, I don't even like cheeses. So I was like, nigga, you don't like it. You hold the fucking touches.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was being Felipe like cheeses. So I was like, fuck out of here with that shit. I was pissed.
I don't know, man. It's interesting in the perspective of how you look at it.
Yeah.
Because if you're just all sad at home thinking, I'm bored, like, Then you're just a boring fucking person.
Then
in
go out
general.
there, then go out there, get the corona, and get fucking quarantined. And if you want to have fun in your life, that's some fun
like,
shit.
seriously, like, there's so much. Like, just go to your backyard, start exercising, doing some burpees, jumping jacks, something. Do something. If you don't want to do that, mow your yard. You don't want to do that, wash your car. You don't want to do that, clean one of your bedrooms. There's shit to do, man. You're just making excuses for people to, what, feel sorry for you? We're all in the same fucking boat. You're not by yourself.
Yeah.
I feel so alone. Like, no, motherfucker, we all in this shit together.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking...
If you bored, hit the Beer Bros up. Remember, you come on the podcast, you immune to the corona.
You ain't getting this shit.
You ain't getting this shit. You can even come on, sit down, talk about
Unless
it.
I already have it, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
If you want it, hit me up. I got you. Corona on deck.
I got that shit. Straight gas.
Did y'all see that? Corona lost some sales when this first started happening.
Oh yeah, people are dumb.
People are that. I didn't think people were that dumb.
No, people are that dumb.
And then when was it? The other day when the governor announced the the stay at home thing, how you couldn't be in groups of more than 5. People were really asking, well, what do we do if we have 6 in our family?
Why do y'all niggas stay home?
What do y'all niggas gotta stay outside?
What do y'all live in the garage? I gotta live in the garage.
I gotta live in the garage.
I was just sitting there, I think it was on a Facebook post, and I was like, are people really that, like...
Naive,
yeah, like that dumb?
It's just,
like,
I'm not gonna lie, Facebook and shit's just gotten dull.
Facebook's hilarious.
Like,
hey,
I'm just bored
all I
because
know
I
is-
see the same shit.
Hey,
I don't get on Facebook a lot, so I see a lot of...
Are y'all not happy? 6ix9ine's coming out and now we're all quarantined up and this was about to be having us lit in the fucking IG. So,
We'll
yes.
see.
I'm trying to go, what was it? With Lil Boozy?
Live?
I'm trying to go live with Lil Boozy.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
You gotta show some ass.
Not even.
Demon hour, dog. You see The Weeknd doing that shit the other
I've seen
night?
that one.
Tory Lanez was on with Drake, and that fool's on, what the fuck? Where's the demons? He's on. He's like, I ain't trying to see this shit. I'm trying to see some ass and titties.
Did you see the Sway Lee? Was it Sway Lee?
Yeah, he had the
his
concert.
own concert.
Yeah, he jumped in the crowd. He was acting like
Was he in the studio? It's probably in the studio,
He
yeah.
was just dancing
That's
around.
what's
You
up.
couldn't see him. You could just see his arms just like this.
Yeah, just being. I mean,
There's a lot of shit to
there's
do right
good
now.
coming out of this, but it's also.
I'm just saying, you
bad
gotta
time.
be
It's just a
creative.
bad time.
This is a time that people should be creative.
Yeah, get your creative mind out.
I know some of y'all like to draw on
Go
canvas.
buy a kendama.
Go buy a kendama.
Come on the
I mean,
podcast.
get a puzzle.
Yeah, I saw the one in the living room.
Yeah, bro. There's just, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna burn myself doing an entire puzzle. I'll do the puzzle a little bit here,
Yeah,
fucking
do it
whatever.
here.
Like, you just
Cause
gotta.
I did say that. He was like, damn, you barely made this. He's all, what, bro? I barely started it. And I didn't think about it because I work. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
bro?
so we're not home all day.
Yeah, so I was like,
So-
this fool probably don't want to do it
Like,
all
the
day.
thing has really changed for me.
Nah, not for me neither.
Not really.
I before this, I would still go to work and go home. I really didn't leave my house to go play.
See, that's
disc
kind of
golf.
how I
So
am
like,
too.
it really doesn't affect. I always order Domino's anyways. I got it delivered. One time I went out to eat was for lunch, but now you can still go get food. You just can't sit inside.
Right? Just tune into Undiscovered Taste Buds. We got all the places you can fucking eat at.
I'm about to get pork right now after this.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That shit was fire.
That is fucking fire. No, that's what I'm saying. Just try to keep yourself entertained. I know it sucks, but again, you're not the only one going through it. You need ideas.
Like, learn a new hobby, something, do something.
Yeah,
creative. Like, hit up some of your people. Like, what do you like to do?
Yeah.
Like,
That's literally the best way of putting it, is learn a new hobby.
Like,
You want to
that's
learn
it.
Spanish? Fucking learn Spanish. You want to learn how to
Was
knit?
that a stove?
Learn how to knit. You don't know how to sew? Learn how to sew.
that's what I did. I picked up a damn disc and I just started throwing
That's
it.
probably not the best advice.
Oh, fuck
You're
that.
gonna be all out there the whole fucking Roswell playing disc golf.
Dude, the day after
Run that shit.
the day after she announced stay at home, we went to go play disc golf. I've never seen the park so lit in my life.
Did we go that day?
Y'all didn't go that day. Y'all went the day after the second day,
Okay.
but we went the very next day, dude. There was so many people walking, playing disc golf on the.
So
on the
they
thing.
fucking said,
I was
"Fuck,
like,
go over there."
Like wow, like. Yeah, we were out there.
There wasn't very
fucking
many
around.
people today.
Nah,
It's died down since that day, but that one day there was.
But you do see people out in the park.
Mostly running and riding the bike.
Yeah, see, I think if you're riding around your bike in the park, I think that's fine because you're not.
You're not at a
It's
standstill.
when you start
it's not
sitting.
a
It's
group.
when you start sitting at the benches, playing in the thing. That's when you start messing up because you're touching shit. Those last several things been clean.
That's true.
What?
Like the benches.
The benches.
The playground.
The playground.
Yeah, the kiddos probably the worst.
When's the last time those things have been cleaned? They probably haven't been cleaned since now. Since this shit's
They
happening.
probably still aren't clean.
No.
Nasty.
I don't know. You guys need to be safe out there. We will be doing the same because, well, obviously we're safe.
Somebody fucked it up for all the whole humanity. Now we gotta stay inside.
Yeah, just wear a condom because
Damn.
I'm just saying everybody's all fucking quarantined. What, in December or around that time, there's gonna be
So
thousands
many
of babies.
kids.
Now we're gonna be overpopulated.
We're gonna go through a fucking second run of this bullshit.
Maybe, you never know.
I think it's gonna come twice.
I heard it
I think
was.
it's coming two ways.
There's
Coming two
not a
waves, might
rumor.
come
There's
two
this
waves.
doctor. He wrote a book in 2008, and in his book, there's a paragraph
Oh, yeah, I've
stating
seen
that the virus is gonna be here in 2020. He didn't call it corona. He just said a virus.
There's a virus.
And that it'll go as fast as it came, but it'll disappear till 10 years later.
come
It'll
back.
reappear, and then after that, it's gonna hit twice as hard that time, and then
Seen
it's
that
gonna
one.
vanish forever.
Yeah, I seen that one.
So I don't know, man. You guys need to take it
At
serious.
least I gotta live through Corona twice.
Hopefully.
Shit.
Man,
Don't say that.
we haven't even lived through the first one.
That's true. The first one's kind of crazy, right?
Pending. We got pending on it.
We had Bandit and da 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 da.
Yeah.
Y'all guys be safe. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode with the Beard Bros and Steve-O and the
I'm
Kendamas.
gonna wear these just for the individual.
End it.
Oh fuck! Give me that one. Give me that one.
This
This is the one I play with all the time.
Okay, go for it.
Ready?
Sorry what I was
Like
doing.
rip the
If I
streak.
land this first try, everybody watching this has to get one.
Damn. That could be like 200 people. You didn't land it, so you're good.
But I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't do it. I'm gonna stand up.
Oh, come on,
Dude, this
bro.
is hard, dude.
You're the fucking Kendama king.
I'm under pressure right now.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man.
He got it.
I'm under pressure.
Y'all guys want me to do it again?
There
There
we
we
go.
go. All right, you guys
If I
know
hit
the
this one,
drill.
you all fucking cash up me $5.
You guys know the drill. Go like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever.
Follow the-
Hey, you guys actually, by the way, I want to shout y'all guys out. Y'all been killing the food reviews. Killing it.
That's my favorite part.
Bro.
I get hungry watching it. I don't even
Dog, they
Come get
killed.
under this.
know. Can I be a special
Nah.
guest on Undiscovered?
For real, I know I'm going to give them a small shout out, but all the other videos as well, but Tortas and Itacos, their video, y'all crush
Now
it.
this
Y'all crushed the
My
views,
favorite
y'all
one?
crushed the
That
like
one,
button.
Nah, not my favorite.
Everything. I appreciate you guys. We
Back-
appreciate
back-
you. So
I need to go there.
if you can do that for this, man, we'll be on some different type of playing field. We love you guys. I mean, till next time, y'all be safe. Peace.
Roll up.
Follow the Dama Dudes on Instagram.
Dama Dudes on Instagram. Peace.